Thinking in English is one of the most effective ways to become fluent in the language. Many learners spend years studying grammar rules and memorizing vocabulary, but they still struggle to speak naturally because they first think in their native language and then translate every sentence into English. This process takes time and often leads to mistakes. The secret to speaking English fluently is to train your brain to think directly in English. When you do this consistently, your speaking becomes faster, smoother, and more confident. The good news is that anyone can develop this skill with regular practice, regardless of age or current English level. The journey may seem challenging at first, but every small step brings you closer to fluency. Instead of worrying about making perfect sentences, focus on expressing your ideas in simple English. Remember that fluency is built through daily practice, not overnight success. Start by changing your mindset and believing that you can think in English. Confidence plays a huge role in language learning, and every successful English speaker once started as a beginner. The first step is to surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English songs, podcasts, audiobooks, and conversations every day. Even if you don't understand every word, your brain begins recognizing common expressions, sentence patterns, and pronunciation. Watching English videos with subtitles is another excellent habit because you connect spoken words with written text. Gradually, you will notice that familiar phrases come to your mind automatically. This happens because your brain is becoming comfortable with the language. Another powerful technique is to describe everything around you in English. Look around your room and silently say, "There is a table near the window. My phone is on the desk. The weather looks sunny today." This simple exercise teaches your brain to create English sentences without translation. You can also describe your daily activities. When you wake up, think, "I need to brush my teeth. Then I will make breakfast and prepare for work or school." These simple thoughts strengthen your ability to think naturally in English. Don't worry if your sentences are short or basic. Simple English is better than no English. As your vocabulary grows, your thoughts will naturally become more detailed. Learning vocabulary in context is much more effective than memorizing long word lists. Instead of remembering individual words, learn complete phrases like take a break, make a decision, have a good time, or pay attention. Native speakers use phrases more often than isolated words. When you learn expressions instead of single vocabulary items, speaking becomes easier because your brain recalls ready-made language. Reading books, articles, and short stories in English also helps you think naturally. Choose material that matches your level so you understand most of the content. If you stop to translate every sentence, you interrupt the thinking process. Instead, try to understand the overall meaning from the context. Over time, your reading speed and comprehension will improve, and you will start recognizing grammar patterns automatically. Speaking to yourself is another excellent habit that many successful learners use. You don't always need a conversation partner to practice English. Talk about your plans, explain your opinions, or imagine answering interview questions. You can even pretend you are teaching someone else. This develops fluency because your brain practices creating sentences in real time. Recording your voice is also helpful because you can listen to your pronunciation, notice mistakes, and track your improvement. At first, you may feel uncomfortable hearing your own voice, but this feeling disappears with practice. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Every error teaches you something valuable. Instead of fearing mistakes, treat them as opportunities to improve. Even native speakers sometimes make language mistakes. The difference is that they keep speaking with confidence. Don't wait until your English is perfect before using it. Progress comes from communication, not perfection. One of the biggest challenges is translating from your native language. To reduce this habit, start with easy thoughts that don't require complicated vocabulary. Think about what you are eating, where you are going, or what you plan to do tomorrow. As these simple thoughts become automatic, gradually move to more complex topics like your goals, opinions, or favorite memories. Consistency is more important than long study sessions. Practicing for 20 or 30 minutes every day is better than studying for several hours once a week. Daily exposure keeps English active in your brain and builds strong habits. Set small goals that you can achieve regularly. For example, learn 5 new phrases each day, listen to 10 minutes of English audio, read 1 page of a book, or speak to yourself for 5 minutes. These small actions produce big results over time. Technology also provides many opportunities to practice. Change your phone language to English, follow English content creators, join language learning communities, and use English whenever possible. Writing a daily journal in English is another powerful exercise. At the end of each day, write about what happened, how you felt, and what you plan to do tomorrow. This improves both thinking and writing skills at the same time. Don't compare your progress with other learners. Everyone learns at a different pace. Some people improve quickly in speaking, while others become stronger in listening or writing first. Focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. Celebrate every improvement, whether it is understanding a new phrase, speaking with more confidence, or thinking in English for a few extra minutes. These small victories keep you motivated. Remember that language learning is not just about studying rules. It is about building a new way of thinking. Every conversation, every book, every video, and every practice session helps create stronger English habits in your brain. The more often you think in English, the less you depend on translation. Eventually, speaking becomes automatic because your thoughts are already in English. This is the true secret to fluency. Stay patient, practice every day, believe in yourself, and never give up. Every minute you spend thinking in English brings you one step closer to speaking confidently, naturally,